Video. What's good, y'all? It's
Lost
your
in
boy
emotion,
Uncle.
mama's youngest.
Yeah. I'm here with Khalil Jamal. It's going down. We got a little bit of something different for y'all, right? So right now we're gonna be reacting to the new Clipse album. I know some of y'all heard it, but me and Khalil have waited till now to finally listen, right? So y'all are finna get our live reactions to this new album. Now we've been hearing a lot of great things about it, but this gonna be our first time actually sitting down and listening. So y'all sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. What we are gonna have, we aren't gonna play the music obviously because we'll get striked on YouTube. But what we are gonna do is let y'all listen on your own time and come back and just hear our reactions. We're gonna go song by song by song, man. I'm gonna let Khalil tell y'all a little bit more about what we doing, and we're gonna go from there.
All right, so first, we want y'all to lock in on this album cover. And the album name, this is the Clipse. Let God sort them out. You know what I'm saying?
Let God sort
First-
out. Let's
first
talk
off-
about that title for a second, man.
Yeah.
That's a powerful title, bro. Let God sort them out.
Let God sort them out.
I feel like a lot of people like to take vengeance into their own hands, but there is a saying: let go and let God.
Let God. On God. Hey, but you know what? It also is a lot of continuity with Clipse albums. Like if y'all listen to Clipse, y'all know that the first album is called Lord Willing. You know, then the second album is called Hell Hath No Fury. Then the third album is Till the Casket Drops. And now they back with Let God Sort Them Out 16 years later. The last Clipse album was 2009. Now, if you've been here since 2009, bruh, or you was there when that last Clipse album came out, you remember Popeyes with Cameron. You remember I'm Good with Pharrell. You remember Kinda Like a Big Deal with Kanye West.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? They back, and it ain't no more Kanye West when it comes to Pusha T and the Clipse, bro. It ain't no more Ye West. We seen him go on this press run about the album. Him and Kanye are not cool anymore. This album is produced top to bottom by Pharrell Williams, the same guy that they started with, bro. The same man that they started with.
It makes
And it makes
sense.
sense.
Yeah, and what I realized is that they have a specific sound, right?
Yes.
When Pharrell gets with Malice. I mean, no Malice and Push.
It's Malice. It's Malice. It's back to Malice.
Oh, he.
Yeah.
Boy went back to Malice. Okay. Yeah, but
It's back to
anyway,
Malice.
when they get together, man, it's just a certain chemistry. It's just a certain sound that we all grew to love, and it does bring back a lot of nostalgia.
Yeah,
From
100%.
the one track that we did hear that was commercially available, that what's the name of it? So
It was two. It was So Be It, and then you had Ace Trumpets.
yeah. I heard So Be It,
Mm-hmm.
and just the sound of that, man, it's just so reminiscent upon a time in my life. I
Yeah.
was riding bikes and you need him.
Yeah. It was a long time ago, man. You know what I'm saying? Like we back though. Is what I'm saying. We back though. And yeah, there's just a lot of context to this album. Obviously, if you know the art brand Cause, if you look at the album cover, it is a play on Cause. It's a Cause body, and it's sorted out. The bones are sorted out. So there's so many metaphors that could be taken for this. I mean, however you want to play them, however you want to say them, however you want to do them. But yeah, it's Clipse time, man. I don't want to wait no longer. I've been waiting long enough, man. It's time to press play on this first song. Number one. It's called The Birds Don't Sing. Let's get into it. Whew. Man, that was heavy.
Yeah,
That was heavy.
That song right there was
Whew.
how you start an album. First of all,
Damn.
let's get into the fact that they brought out John Legend. Man, perfect voice for this type of track. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like the subject matter of this first track. It's a song about their mama.
Their parents. Both of their parents.
About their parents. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's a great way. Mind you, Malice has not missed a step. This is one of the that I hear a Pusha T song, and I'd be like, I don't know if he had the best verse on that track. Malice, crazy.
Yo, Malice really painted that picture, bro. That was heavy because when you know the context, when you know that the Clipse, both their mom and dad died within months of each other. You know what I'm saying? So Pusha was talking about how he was at odds with his mom before she died, and and how he's talking about the regret he had. Whereas like Malice is like the guy who is not moving around so much, so he's probably talking to his parents every day, communicating with them on a regular basis, and he ended up finding both of them dead. And he was just I like how he was talking about how with his father, like he was like, yo, y'all raised us. He was just talking about his parents, like how y'all raised us to be good kids. Like his dad, he said his dad worked doubles. His dad never let them see struggle. Like never let them see that he was going through a lot of things, working overtime and all this stuff. And they still took to the streets. They still took to this lifestyle. They still took to the same things that I think their parents were trying to have them avoid.
I think that's a struggle that a lot of parents go with. Like it's like no matter how good that you set up life for your kids, they're gonna follow their own path. Everybody 100%. Doesn't get into the streets. Everybody doesn't get into negativity. But we all have that one friend who has great parents, great upbringing, and for some reason they always find themselves in trouble, or they find themselves in peculiar situations that they shouldn't be in because their parents set it up for them to not have to go through that struggle. But what I want to say is that everybody does have to go through their own struggles in order to just become your own person. Your parents could set it out for you, but at the end of the day, it's ultimately your choice.
I think they and what you just said, I feel like they painted that picture perfectly on this song, bro.
Yeah, this song was like a painting on the wall, man.
Yeah. Now, if you want to talk about who had the best verse, I gotta agree with you, bro. Malice did something different on this. He was different on this one, bro. Like even talking about how he got his father's blessing to. He said, "Let your mess become your message." That's deep. Like that's niggas don't know, man. Like when you done been through some shit, a lot of times people try to keep that close to the chest. You know what I'm saying? They don't be trying to tell nobody. But Malice was like, yo, he went to his father. He probably prayed about coming back to the game. Like, man, do I do it? Do I not? I don't know. So for your pop's message, one of his last messages to you to be, let that mess become your message, it makes him dropping no malice and going back to malice way more understandable. It paints that picture perfectly, bro. This song, John Legend, Pharrell, Clipse, this was an amazing intro to an album, bro. Amazing intro. All right. Let's get into this next one. The next one is called Chains and Whips, featuring Kendrick Lamar.
All right, let's play it.
Let's go. That was Chains and Whips by Clipse.
Okay.
Pharrell is on this song, and Kendrick Lamar.
Another dope ass song. You said it reminds you of what song?
No church in a while. It kind of reminds me
the same percussion. Doom,
Yeah.
doom, doom, doom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I liked it.
Yo.
Yeah. This is just,
Yo.
we're only 2 songs in, but it's kind of feeling like Malice is the real, like,
Malice is taking off on this bitch, bro. Malice got the best verse on that song. Now I like that hook Pusha did, like that Uncle said, "Nigga, you must be sick." That shit is hard, but the best verse is Malice.
Malice.
And this is and you guys, like, you gotta understand. This is Malice going up against some titans, some niggas who haven't taken a break. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick, Pusha. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would expect one of those two to have the best verse. But nah. I gotta give Chains and Whips to Malice again.
Yeah.
Let's get into some of these bars. He said, Malice said, "Man, look. Go to this beginning of this verse. He said, it don't take much to put 2 and 2. Your lucky streak is now losing you. Money's dried up like a cuticle. You're gasping for air now. It's beautiful."
And this song, I don't know, it's speculation. I know we talking about Malice verse, but I think this is a sneak diss to Wells. I mean, not Jim
Jones.
Jim Jones.
Yes, it's definitely a diss to Jim Jones. It's definitely a diss to Jim Jones. Pusha's verses. Yeah. Now Kendrick, I think he was taking shots, of course, at Drake again, but for the most part, I think this, like, Pusha's part on this shit is directed right at Jim Jones. Like, if you know the history between the two, if you don't know the history between the two, rather, Jim Jones was in an interview and he was asked about Pusha T, and he basically said, "Yo, I don't like Pusha T's music. I never have." And Pusha took that as like, "Oh, you just dick riding for a feature that's out of your element. You're never gonna get that Drake feature that you're looking for, buddy.
Yeah.
So you kind of gotta." So Pusha's like, "Nigga, you ain't never gonna get that, and on top of that, you're broke." Malice called this nigga broke in the most elegant ways. He said, "It don't take much to put 2 and 2. Your lucky streak is now losing you. Your money's dried up like a cuticle. You're gasping for air now. It's beautiful." That means, yo, I see that you're failing now, and it makes me very happy that you're failing. That's
crazy. Yeah. So both of them went crazy.
Yeah.
The Kendrick verse, it was cool. It was cool.
It was cool.
It wasn't a standout to me. Malice was definitely the standout.
For me, I think I'm gonna have to hear that Kendrick verse again, like, because maybe some bars went over my head, but off first listen, it was cool. It was cool.
I'm just at this. I mean, cool. I know it's part of his legacy now, but I'm just kind of tired. I'm tired of hearing them poke shit at Drake. Like, that's cool, you know what I mean? But
I would be tired. I would be tired, bro. My thing is, I would be tired of it. I would be tired of it if Drake wasn't throwing shots. But Drake's still throwing shots.
Yeah, but so come on, Kendrick, you didn't done Drake. I'm sorry, like, you ethered him. You set that boy on fire. But that fire put out, man. Drake is still here. That's all I got to say about that. Kendrick, of course, great lyricist. It was a great verse. But like I said, to me, he wasn't the standout on the track. Malice has taken the cake once again. And I'm glad
totally agree.
I'm glad to hear that he took all them years off and he didn't really miss a beat. I could tell that though he took time off and he was finding other purposes in life, that he was still rapping, bro. He was
100%.
Right.
There's no way he just stopped. Music. Yeah, there was no way. There's no way he just stopped.
You know.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah, good track. I like the beat and the hook more than everything on this track, but it's a dope track. The next track is called POV. and it is by and it features Tyler the Creator. So let's get into it.
Let's get it.
Where's my fries at?
Not gonna lie, that's my favorite song so far. Out of the three we've heard, that's my favorite one so far.
3 crazy verses. I gotta give it to Push on this one. Push went bananas. Tyler, bananas. Malice, bananas. Everybody went bananas.
They all went fucking crazy on this shit.
I love it. I love it. I like the this to me is kind of like that old Clipse. This is that cold song. This is that.
This reminded me of Hell Hath No Fury.
Yeah. This was great. Another takeaway that I have from this shit is, man, Tyler the Creator be going crazy, and bro, I just don't think Tyler the Creator is gay, bro. I feel like this is a conspiracy, bro. It's no way. I ain't never heard this gay nigga be spitting like that.
Whoa, hey, can we say no Diddy still?
Lie, bro. The way that nigga was rapping on this shit, I was like, yeah.
Hey,
I mean, come on.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
Beast, but damn.
Bro, Pusha has some disrespectful ass bars in this verse. I'm not gonna lie. Look, he said, all I see is 60-day stars and 20-year thousandaires. Not enough shopping, a whole lot of browsinaires. Yo.
Man, he went crazy.
Yo. He said, you Zeus Network niggas, you hear me loud and clear. He talking to Jones, bro. He talking to Jim. He said, get these 55. He said, get these 5,500 of hosted niggas out of here.
Oh, crazy.
Hey, bro.
I like it.
Hey, bro.
Production fire.
Hey, bro. Yeah, that shit was crazy. And I like the beat switch that they gave Malice.
Yeah,
I love the beat switch that they gave Malice. I also think Malice has some lines in this verse that were fucking crazy. He said, as far as I'm I didn't give you, if I didn't give you both sides, I wouldn't be me. I was the only one to walk away and really be free. As far as I'm concerned, I do really be he. I can open up my closet with a skeleton key. If I lie to myself, I could sell it to me. I done sung along with rappers that I never believed. Came back for the money, that's the devil in me. Had to hide it from the church, that's the Jekyll in me. Bruh, that's insane bars right there, bro. That's insane, bro.
Bars. For all you motherfuckers that's up here singing and melodizing, this right here is true bars. Like,
it's bars,
it's a lot of youngins in the comments that wanna say this and say that. But if you really listen to what these niggas is saying, bro, true lyricism.
This is true lyricism, bro.
Shit with me. So y'all take some notes, man. The Clipse is back. I think we 3 songs in. The Clipse is back.
And that's a fact.
And they better than ever. For sure.
That's a fucking fact. So POV so far is probably my favorite records off this bitch. The next 2 records are the records that they released as singles, So Be It and Ace Trumpets. So I don't think we're not gonna review those because I mean they've already been out. This is a reaction. This is our reaction to songs that we have never heard. So we've heard So Be It, we've heard Ace Trumpets. We think those 2 songs are fucking incredible. So Be It, Malice has the best verse. Ace Trumpets, Malice has the best verse.
I'm saying, it's crazy. Like, so crazy this album, bro.
Yeah, bro. So look, we're gonna
next one.
We're gonna skip it. We're gonna get into the next song. This song is number 6 on the album, and it's called All Things Considered, and it features Pharrell and The Dream.
All right, let's play it.
Yep.
Wow. Another legendary verse from Malice, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Bruh. No bullshit.
So far, bro, Malice is the standout on this album. Now,
100%.
It's not like he's just. It's not like Pharrell. I mean, not Pharrell. It's not like Pusha isn't going crazy too, right? But
right.
For me to not hear Malice for years, and like to hear his wordplay still, to hear his rap schemes, it's like his voice cuts through the beat so well on all of this, and it might just be due to the mixing, but bro, read that line where he said, "I made my exit."
Just to make my entrance, revolving door, maybe I can make a difference.
Oh,
that's crazy. That's an insane bar, bruh. That's an insane bar.
Bro, I just visualized that. Like, I ain't never heard no niggas say no shit.
Yo, crazy. He's going bananas. Now, I will say this. I do want to offer some critique. I don't love this beat. It's cool.
Yeah,
I don't love the beat though. I don't love
the same thing. It's kind of simple. It's kind of like
it seems thin,
labby. It's kind of like making a beat in your room type of thing. It's not really one of those beats that was. It's unorthodox to make. Yeah, I don't feel like there was a lot of thought into this beat. The rapping was crazy.
The rapping was phenomenal.
The hook with Pharrell.
I feel the same. I feel the same.
Without that, I could have went without that. To each.
I feel like they should have got somebody different for that hook. Like maybe somebody that just sounds a little better in terms of tone. Because I think Push sounds great on this beat. Malice sounds great on this beat. Even Dream sounds great on this beat. I think Pharrell's tone just doesn't fit this beat the way that if he would have found somebody that it did fit, I probably would have liked this song a lot better. Now I don't dislike this song, but I just think that it's cool. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's not. I get if I had to rate it, I give this song because of Malice's verse, I gotta give it a 7.5 out of 10. I got to. Malice went too crazy on that verse.
I'm glad that they brought out the Dream on this. The Dream has been in the back chilling. Of course he rich as shit. He getting all his royalties for all this great music that he's written in the past. But I just feel like in 2025 we haven't really heard much from the Dream. So this
we haven't
on one of the premiere albums, one of the contenders for album of the year. I like it. I like that.
I like that too.
Pusha went crazy on this track, of course. He had a lot of good bars. It was cool. I liked it. It.
All right, so all things considered, we liked. We're going to the next song, and this is called MTV TTF. And that's an acronym for Mike Tyson blow to the face.
Okay, let's hear it.
So let's get into it.
No confessions, questions. We can balance poking holes in the case.
I like that. That really gives back. It really brings back the old sound of the Clipse. It brings back a lot of just good feelings back when the Clipse were a young group. You know what I mean?
Bro,
I like the beat. The beat is fire. It's certain drops in that beat that cut through, and I feel like it's like a machete swinging,
bro. Malice absolutely fucking demolished that verse. The fact that they dropped the beat out for the most of his verse so you can actually hear precisely what he's saying, that was genius. The place that they chose to drop it was genius. And what's crazy is I feel like on this one, Push and Malice, they're kind of to me they're even on this one.
Yeah,
They're even on this one. Like push went nuts at the end of his verse where he started twisting the rhyme scheme. Yo, dog, hold on.
I like it.
No confessions, questions, we contesting. Fireworks to send a message. Iridescent, slow him down like Robitussin. If you rushing at your door when we address him, we gon' bless him, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
It's kind of like
this is that
Biggie
flow,
bro.
That's that exactly. But it doesn't sound like a cheap imitation.
No. I'm just saying it sounds the rhyme scheme. It's use of that
yeah. I'm not mad at this. I like Mike Tyson blow to the face. I like that, and I could hear myself listening to that while I'm driving or when I'm like in the gym or something.
Yeah,
that's one of them.
That track, I like the like the ruggedness. This is like old cocaine shit. You know what I mean? Like real. It's kind of like a brick of hard, bro. This shit right there, like.
Hey.
Then yeah.
Hey.
That shit was fire.
That was harder than a bitch. Man. Yeah, shout out Malice
the way
again.
That his voice cuts through the track.
And shout out Pharrell.
Yeah,
shout out Pharrell because
good production on this one.
To be 7 songs in this motherfucker and we only really don't like one beat. That's kind of crazy, bro.
I don't expect nothing less from Pharrell, bro.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Prior to this album, Pharrell was on a string of what could be considered bad beats. You know what I'm saying? So it's settling in my opinion to know that you saved all the best beats for Clipse. You were supposed to do that, bruh. You were supposed to save all these beats for Clipse. Nobody could have did this to these beats other than pushing Malice. Nobody.
Another takeaway that I'm seeing is like when you're on Tidal or you're on Apple and you see the names of the artists. I noticed that every song says Clipse, then Pusha T, then Malice. So it's like they set it up in a way where the group gets paid, but they all get paid individually as well.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like the Clipse featuring Pusha T, featuring Malice, featuring Pharrell. You know what I mean? So the Clipse get the bulk of it, but it's all broken down in between them as well. Because a lot of artists don't know is like every person that's on the track has to get paid, right? And when you have the group, then you have them individually. I feel like there was a lot of thought that went behind that, so that the money's divided in a great way. So
100%.
Yeah. Shout out
100%
to Clipse, man. So far we 8 tracks, and let's get to this next one.
All right, so this next one is called EBITDA. I do not know what that means, but let's see.
I love the production on that. Love it. That beat is kind of like.
You know what it kind of reminds me of? Some Ross.
Yeah. This is like, it gives me like a boom bap type of feel. Maybe like it's just giving me old Clipse vibes. This track, it was cool. I don't like this as much as the last track. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give this about a 6.5. Like, it was cool. I don't feel like this was meant to be the standout track. I kind of feel like this track right here is a little fillerish. I don't like the fact that it was only 2 minutes long. I feel like maybe if Pusha and Malice would have rapped a little bit more, that maybe I could have felt it a little bit better. Great verses, though. Great verses.
I love the fact that Pusha got off on the first verse. They did the hook, right? And then Well, Pharrell got a verse off.
Yeah.
I love Pharrell's verse, and I love the fact that Pusha and Malice did a back and forth verse, like on some hip hop shit.
Yeah.
That was fire. To hear two brothers go back and forth like that, that's just that to me is just fire. I love the pace of that record. That actually might be one of my favorite records. So I mean, it's just funny, like, you know, people just have difference of opinion on records. Like, it's just like, and it doesn't make anybody's opinion right or wrong. It's just
a feeling, Clipse, I kind of want to hear rugged. I kind of want to hear.
You don't want to hear luxury.
That's my biggest. That's the biggest thing that I like. When they do, this is not that bad.
And then coming off,
you know what I'm saying,
right? But you know what? I get what you're saying. Coming off Mike Tyson blow to the face, which is just hard, gritty shit, into Ibra, it kind of, I kind of see what you're saying.
This is a little bit more laid back. It's not.
It's chill.
It's not meant to wow you as far as, like, you know what I'm saying. This is just more like a chill track, like, you know, cool shit, and I like it. It's not a bad song. It's a good song. Just a few critiques that I have, you know, and just like you said, other people listen to different things.
And just for context, EBITDA means earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization. It's a financial.
A lot of abbreviations on this track, and it's crazy because I was just talking to somebody the other day, and they were like, because, you know, we old. So, but they were like trying to decipher some shit that a kid was saying, you know what I mean? Because a lot of times kids nowadays just abbreviate everything, and it's just a few letters that mean a whole sentence, right? So I feel like they're actually staying with the times. They're very current with the way that they're naming this shit, you know what I mean? Because there's a deeper meaning than just the words that you see. So I like that. But let's get into this next one.
Yes, sir. This next one is called FICO, and it features Stove God Cooks. Let's get into it.
Hey, that's my favorite track so far off the album.
Nigga,
gritty.
That was fucking crazy. This nigga Stove said, with a fetty so strong, you gotta bag it with one eye closed. Yo.
Hey, I like that. And this is one of the tracks where I think Pusha actually did his one too, bruh. I think,
I was definitely gonna say that. I was saying, yo, Pusha's fighting back now. He's fighting back now.
Pusha had the best verse on there to me.
100%.
Great song. That's the standout track for me. I love Stove God. I feel like the beat was crazy.
Bananas.
I love this beat. This is my favorite beat off the track. I mean, off the album. This is my favorite song off the album, man. Just the gritty.
I love that too.
The wittiness, the bars, just the wordplay. Everybody on this track, and it just really makes me think, like, high level rap is not dead, bro.
It's not.
It's not dead, and
it can't die.
It just takes sometimes some of the greats gotta come back and show these young niggas how to do it right.
Yo, I gotta sound off real quick. Yo, 3 stacks. You said you felt like you was old and that you wouldn't have nothing to rap about. Nigga, do you hear Malice? Do you hear Malice? Malice is going absolutely crazy on these songs. Bro, he said hit the turnpike with the running lights that be on in the daytime, cause K9 sniff out a crumb. Hands 3 and 9 on the wheel as I'm crossing the state line. Dumb diddy dumb. That's insane. He's driving like a great citizen, knowing goddamn well what he got in his trunk.
Come on, man. Like this.
Bananas.
This is the kind of rap that I love. This is kind of bars
bro.
that I love to hear, rap schemes that I love to hear. It makes me sit back and go, ooh.
I'm not gonna lie, this might be one of my favorites too. This is probably my one or two favorite so far. I can't even lie, bro. FICO is fucking bananas.
Crazy.
This shit is bananas. So shout out to Stove God. I hope to hear more Clipse and Stove God features. If it's Pharrell producing it, that's even better. I've always been a fan of Stove God. I've been a fan of Stove for about 5 years now, bro.
Yeah,
I
you
remember
actually put me on the Stove God. I never heard of him until I think a year or two ago, you was like, did you hear this track from Stove God? And it's like, once I heard one song, it opened the Pandora's box. I got a whole fucking playlist with Stove God on my title now. So.
Bro, if you are, look, I'm gonna say this right now. If you somebody who's into bars and you're into like double entendres or just witty lines, check out Stove God, bro. He has an album called Reasonable Drought. Reasonable Drought. It's a flip on Jay-Z's first album name called Reasonable Doubt. But it's called Reasonable Drought, and if you like those coke rap bars, all that shit, bro, I'm telling you, to me, he's up there with the greats in terms of his bars, the songs he puts together, his wittiness, his ideas. Stove is one of the ones, and I hope to hear more from him. He did a great job on this album. I wish if they would have let him get a verse, Stove probably would have. Hey, push Malice. I'm just saying, if y'all would have let Stove get off on this beat,
it might have been another story, but
it might have been another story, my dog. But yeah, we're gonna get into this next record. It's called Inglorious Bastards, and it features Ab Liva. If y'all don't know who Ab Liva is, if you're a new Clipse fan, then you know that Ab Liva has been making music with Clipse since the inception of the Clipse, man. So you can find him on Lord Willing, you can find him on the Re-Up Gang mixtapes 1, 2, and 3, Hell Hath, all that shit. So we want to hear some Ab Liva, and we're gonna get into it. This is Inglorious Bastards. Let's go.
Somebody gotta show me the difference.
I like that. I like that. I like that. Hold on. Hold on, for real. Hold on, damn it. I like that. I love that hook. I love that beat. It felt very like early 2000s, late 90s, gritty hip hop. This sounds like some shit you would hear the Locks on, or like DMX on, or like old Hove on. I love them bringing that sound back. I love them keeping this shit alive. This shit had unlimited bars in it. Like, come on now. I love this. I love this.
I love the beat. I love it. This is that old school Clipse. This is what we used to when we want to hear Clipse. This is what we become accustomed to. Great bars, great beats.
Yes, and I feel like, man. Okay. And on top of that, I feel like that line, "Tell me is we trafficking or tricking," is a nod to Puff. That's a nod to Puff. You can't tell me otherwise. Yep. Is we trafficking or is we tricking? And I think after that case, we all found out that Puff was tricking. He was tricking. It's still tricking. You just got it. But love that track. We're gonna get into the next one. This is So Far Ahead featuring Pharrell. So far ahead, behind. You can't see it from where you sit. Shit. But it's for all the others with the electric sketches. So far ahead, behind. Okay. Oh my God.
Nito, I'm the only one that's rockin' chapeau. Furthest from the streets, Monica Denise, good bitches fuck with Roccos. Put them in them cars, hanging out with stars, now it's hard to tell they not hoes. The co-defendant claim immunity, it was you and he, how did not know? Unless he leave in court in the Bentley Sport just to meet you on the yacht though. Understand the audible, all my niggas draw, so we all Picasso's. Me just being me, respect the B&B, I'll probably never eat at Roscoe's. Million ways to live, million ways to die, million stuff that it all told. Million ways to wash it, million ways to stop and pray for me, cause we not though. Best believe I can whip a Christmas Eve with some work in a hot stove. Then it took it all, praying it ain't fall. No more questions about the stop. They don't know what it is, but I'm on it. You wanna stay free without, I don't want it. So far ahead, you niggas be high. Be high. Niggas tried to sneeze at the blessing. How could I just leave with the
Ooh, nigga, the beat switch in that shit was crazy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. That was fucking bananas, bro.
That beat was fire, bro.
That was bananas. Fire. Right there.
Fire. I loved it. I actually liked the Pharrell vocals on this. I liked it. Yeah. Yeah, this is up his alley. Really good. The beat switch to the gritty, like, man. See, that's the type of beats that I like to hear the clips on, man. This is definitely my second favorite track off the album, bro.
So we just finished listening to So Far Ahead. You said that was one of your favorites though, right? Like that beat switch? That beat switch?
That was definitely one of my favorites, man.
All right, for sure. For sure. So
I absolutely love that.
Oh God. So look, we're gonna get into the next song, which is Let God Sort 'Em Out / Chandeliers. And this song features Nas. So let's get into it. Let's go.
It's always the last.
On that one, Malice and Pusha didn't necessarily have their own verses. They shared just a long ass verse going back and forth. Like I said, man, anytime that niggas go back and forth on a rap, you know that they was locked in, because I'm pretty sure Pusha didn't let Malice write his whole rap, and Malice didn't let Pusha write his whole rap. So you just kind of see them flex that muscle of collaboration and being able to level with each other on the bars to where we could share this verse, and I'm fully happy with how it comes out. And then you got Nas on just like this incredible beat switch. I don't think I've ever heard a Pharrell beat quite like Chandeliers. That was
I agree. That shit was hard. The beat, come on, Pharrell. As far as the verses, I love it. I love that they went back and forth. I love the just chemistry that you hear when you listen to Clipse. I love it. And you could really tell that they're brothers, you know what I'm saying? This type of flow, this type of cohesiveness when they rap, you could tell like this is a different level of relationship between two people to be able to play off of one another in such a way. You know what I'm saying? And Nas, come on. See, I like in this album that they went and they got a couple of people that haven't just been in your face, such as The Dream, such as Tyler the Creator, such as Stove God, Nas, and they put them in your face. You know what I'm saying? Because those couple of features weren't the, like, especially in 2025, they're not the go-to feature unless you have a certain type of sound or a certain type of song. And it really shows the prestigiousness of the Clipse that they have those those that they have the ability to go and get a Nas and get a Tyler, get the Dream. You know what I'm saying? And I love it, man. I love that Nas verse. Just hearing his voice, you know, after not hearing it for a couple of years, as far as like on a mainstream level, I know that this album is gonna be one of those ones that people listen to, especially in 2025. So I'm glad that they went and got Nas, man. Great track. I loved it. This is actually my third favorite song on here, bro.
But I really like that too. And even with the Kendrick feature, right? Because here's the thing. Like, yeah, Kendrick might be all in our faces right now. Like, we might be Kendrick out right now. But in the years to come, I don't see Kendrick stepping out for many features. So the fact that, you know, I think he had the foresight to be like, you know what? Even years to come, it's that even that Kendrick verse is still gonna feel like you don't get this often, because you're probably not gonna get it as much as you would think you would. Like, I think, like, even the second part of like Kendrick's tour, like, he's selling out stadiums overseas, but he's still like just only doing the tour. Like, you don't see a Kendrick feature here, Kendrick feature there. Like, you get them few and far between. So that thread of like getting people you don't normally hear is like throughout the entire
I like
album.
that because he's not spreading himself thin as far as like, you know, just because in this era it's like microwave. It's like, okay, we already seen that, what next, you know what I mean? And he really makes a spectacle of every time he pops out. I mean, I respect Kendrick, I love Kendrick, you know what I mean? But yeah, I was including him in that too. I just you know, just forgot to say his name. But like I said, just with the Clipse album, all the features that they're getting are just like
top tier,
crazy,
tier
crazy
features, bro.
Top tier features.
Yeah, I love that shit though. I love that. But y'all, we getting to the last song now, and this song is by Pusha, obviously, and features Pharrell Williams, and this is called "By the Grace of God." So let's get into it, man.
Let's do it.
Bro, they started and ended this.
Top tier. I like that track.
Yeah.
I like the story behind it. And just even the title, "By the Grace of God."
Yeah.
A lot of people say that it's kind of like a safe sake when they want something to happen. They say, "By the grace of God, either this or that might happen." And it's crazy because it ties back into the name of it. Let God sort them out. You know what I mean? So I loved it. I think on that track, Pusha T was definitely the standout. 100%. I feel like that was his track, and Malice was kind of like a feature on it. Malice did his thing, but Pusha T went crazy. Just a critique. I like the Pharrell vocals. I like them. I like it. I like the sound of it. I like the actual lyrics, right? But I feel like on that song, Pharrell should have been a writer for a greater singer. Maybe a Rihanna, maybe a Beyonce. And I understand that this is a Clipse album, which of course includes Pharrell. So I understand why they didn't do it. But I think that with that type of song, they could have got John Legend again.
I mean, honestly, I would have liked that if Pharrell just had a choir, like a church choir behind him. I thought that would have made it sound even more like cinematic, more fuller. I love that hook, but I understand what you're saying. Like, it just feels like at the end of the album, it just needed a bigger, like a more cinematic ending. Like, it was great.
They could have got Kirk Franklin on that. You know what I mean? Just somebody like noteworthy. I feel like that's more of like a godly track. It has a godly title. 100%. So who better to get on it than someone of that ilk? Not saying that Pharrell didn't kill it. It was fire, but I feel like just on his part, he could have got somebody better. They have the prestige, they have the money, they have the budget, whatever. They have it to get the top tier people, and
Yeah.
who more top tier than Pharrell, but I just felt like they could have got somebody a little bit more gospel-y, maybe like sing-songy, but that was the only takeaway. Other than that, song is fire. Pharrell's lyrics fire. It was a great song. I liked it. I liked the way they started the album. It was like a story, and they ended it with a story as well. So my final rating of this album, 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. I think that this is gonna be in the runnings for album of the year. If it doesn't, it's a complete and utter snub.
Yeah, I agree.
Snub. I think we shouldn't base the getting awards on simply first week numbers and the way that an album sells. I think that we should really embrace the music and be able to tell what's good music. And this right here, people, is good fucking music.
This is phenomenal music, actually.
Yeah, I loved it.
I could really say the only song I don't care for off first listen is All Things Considered. Everything else to me is just straight fire, bro. Like, it's straight fire. Like, they really did it with this album, man. And now I'm just happy, like, I could, like, after doing this reaction, like, I could just go live with it, play it in the car, play it in the headphones, play it in the gym, play it in certain different places, and really live with it. And maybe All Things Considered will grow on me, but so far, bro, I could see myself listening to every song on this album, bro. Yeah. Fire. 9 out of 10.
Sure. Great album.
Definitely a 9 out of 10.
Good job, bro. Clipse.
9.5 out of 10.
Great job. I definitely will listen to this more. But just our first listen, phenomenal. And to be fair, I expect nothing less from the Clipse and Pharrell. 100%. This is what I expected. This type of album is what I expected. So am I surprised? Fuck no. Am I happy with it? Hell yeah. Beautiful album. I loved it. Just through and through. This is one of those ones that you could sit and really play. Like, All Things Considered, even that, just how you said on a couple of songs ago, everybody has their own perception of music and what they like, and they take their own takeaways from it. So I think that even that song is for someone. And I think that you could just press play and just listen to it start to finish. If you're going on a car ride, or you whatever you're doing, this is real music right here. So shout out to the Clipse for making this 100%. Type of album, man.
100%.
Especially when we're in a sing-songy, melodic, dancing time. I feel like this album was necessary.
They didn't chase nothing on this album.
In this landscape.
They didn't chase nothing but what we know Clipse to be great for. They didn't try to catch the single. They didn't try to, scale this in a way where it was like, oh, we got the crossover fans now. No, they kept this shit hip hop, and I love the fact that Pharrell did every song. So, congratulations to the Clipse. Congratulations to Pharrell. This is a phenomenal album. I definitely see this being a contender for rap album of the year. I haven't heard a rap album in 2025 better than this. So, the competition is stiff for whoever's.
Iceman coming though. Iceman coming.
Yeah, we'll see. Hey, we're gonna do a reaction to that.
Iceman coming.
We're gonna do a reaction to that too. So,
so appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. This has been a great experience. Yes. I hope that y'all enjoyed it with us, man. All of us that are from the 90s. We all love the Clipse, man. Sure. The golden era of rap, and they were a part of it. So shout out to Clipse. Shout out Khalil Jamal. Sure. It's going the fuck down. We got more reviews coming very, very soon. We might start reacting to every album. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just make sure y'all comment, click the links, and just like it up, man. We love y'all, bro.
Love y'all.
Peace. We out.